folks, trying something new here. So I decided that I don't like any of the videos on YouTube about how to tie, especially your treble strings on the 12-hole tie block. That's this thing, looks very nice. And I figured out this other way, which seemed pretty easy to me. And in the spirit of sharing, here I am to tell you how to do it. So without further ado, let's get going. Let me introduce the things that we've got here. Got some scissors. This pen doesn't belong here. Got some strings. I don't endorse these. I've never tried them before. I'm interested actually to see if the fact that they're lightly polished reduces the amount of wear and tear on my nails. That thing, well, you probably know what that is. That is a nail clip, or is that how you say it? Nail clipper. We're going to use that to actually snip off the old strings because I get lazy. I will lower the tension, don't worry. And you might be afraid to see something like that so close to your guitar. That is a pair of pliers, and you'll see what we're doing with that. And then finally, there's this little bib. Actually, I realized I forgot the masking tape now. A little bib to protect our precious guitars. So let me go get that masking tape actually. Okay, and I'm back. And luckily I live in a small apartment. So this is, if you're wondering, a wonderful instrument by Esteban Gonzalez, a master luthier in Argentina, in Buenos Aires. I highly recommend the instrument. I will say that I do believe our classical guitar society is a little northern hemisphere obsessed or something, whatever the correct word is. All right, here we go. So let's start with a bass string. Actually, you know what? Let's not start with a bass string because you can watch plenty of videos about how to do that. It's nice and easy. Let's actually start with the thing that we care about. These treble strings, which can require kind of like a painful amount of finagling. So I'm going to try to show you the not painful part. So let's do the G string first. I'm going to detune it. Which I could have done before I started recording, but then I would deny you the experience, the wonderful experience of detuning a string. And now we're going to see where our trusty nail clipper comes in. Oh, wasn't that so easy? Marvelous. We're going to pull this thing out. You can see a little preview of what we're going to be up to, actually, if the camera cooperates. Oh, there we go. Let me pull it out from the other side. I guess I've become, later in life, one of those people that leaves all the other strings on while I restring one by one. I don't know why, but there you have it. Okay, so let's see what Dario, does anybody actually know how to say that word? Is all about. Let's see. Never been a fan of theirs, but maybe this will convert me. Put a third string. And here, if you want to look at something, I guess I'm not doing very well with the camera here, paying attention to what it's looking at. All right, and without further ado, what's the big secret? Now let's see. So I'm going to get it to try and focus on what I'm doing. We're just going to tie a knot up front. Oh, big reveal. And this is actually the hardest one to do, right? Because the G string's a little bit thicker. And these are as you may have already noticed, or if you're just familiar, these are nylon, so they're fatties. Hence, the extra tool here. Let's see if this actually works. And just yank it from both sides into the little knot. Beautiful. And you know I've got the big tools here. All right, so trying to get the camera to focus. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you can see that on. All right, so others of you maybe you've tried this and then you got stuck at the next step. Okay, so maybe you're gonna see my face now, which will, I don't know, take away the secret. So which hole does this actually go in? I always have to refresh my memory. Okay, so I think I'm putting this in the second hole. Is that right? And then if you go, okay, so I guess introducing the problem, you have to go backwards, right? You obviously can't feed this through this way since it's got a knot on it. So you have to go the other way. And then this maybe is where some of you hit a roadblock, if you'll excuse the pun. And could go no further. So actually the last time I put strings on, what did I use? I used Augustine, which comes with those little paper packets. And I discovered that you can do something like that. And now we've got it through the other side. Look at that. Okay, so now it's ready to go. And I'm just going to put this through the second hole, which is closer to me now. And I have to apply that same trick a second time. So you get the little, whatever, paper bead. You get it under the tip of the string, trying to come out, which just boosts it over the impediment. All right, and then you make sure you've got this thing pulled through the loop. And as you tighten, I like to just get it closer to the thing, right? It's a very specific language here. Okay, and then you pull, right? And I always like to keep this under, just pushing under the tip while I'm doing this. And we can cut off the extra later. So now I'm going to go to the headstock and tie it in, which I don't need to show you all how to do. You all are pros, for sure. Probably much better than I like to use my mouth to pull things through. All right, and then just pull it tight, and then start the so enjoyable process of winding the string. Okay, let's go observe the work as it's happening over here. Okay, very good. All right. And that is not, that's the scissors. Okay, so I'm not going to make you bear or put up with all this. What I will do is approach the tie block with the camera now and show you the result. If you're wondering why I've decided to do it this way, let's see, I've seen some people basically create a ball at the end of the string by burning the string. I like to say I quit smoking, so I'm no longer carrying around a lighter. Also, I don't know, I'm not keen about burning things. So, except maybe like a Christmas tree in a fire pit, that's actually kind of enjoyable to watch. The other one is like, especially if you even use carbon fiber strings, you just have to do so many loops, and I've tried sometimes 4 loops, and it's still basically it's worked its way out, and the carbon fiber string, especially the E string, that's just popped out. So I was like, enough of this shit, I'm gonna find another way. And so here's the other way, I think probably making its premiere on our lovely social media, which we just can't get enough of. So here, get a close up and then I can say goodbye. All right, So there's the close up, right? And I'll just cut off that extra bit once I'm all done with the trusty nail clippers. Regarding these bass strings, of course, go watch another video. It's super easy. Those are nice to work with. Treble strings, especially the carbon fiber, are not so nice. So I am recommending this method. You can tell everybody you know and tell them where you heard it. And then I'll become famous as the string tire. Thanks for watching.